In this video, we're going to take a little look at a couple of lighting setups shot using the 800D, a nice little LED panel from GVM. You can get the 800D in a 2-light package, which comes with a carrying case, the 2 units, C adapters, and 2 lightweight light stands. The light stands can be brought down pretty low, which can actually be really useful, as most heavier duty stands generally don't come down to this height. The light is an RGB bicolor combo. So you've got your RGB mode, which cycles through in 5-degree increments, and the bicolor mode, in which you can switch from tungsten to daylight balance, and anything in between. As with a lot of other RGB LEDs on the market, you also have the option to use built-in special effects, like flashing lights, candle flicker. For this setup of our subject watching TV in a dimly lit room, we used our 2 800D units. We placed our practical lamp in the background, turned on, with some ND gel around the bulb just to take down some of the exposure. For our TV light, we had the 800D set to the TV lighting effect, bounced into the white side of a 5-in-1 reflector and onto our subject. In the background, we had our second 800D, splashing onto this back wall as an accent light, representing another lamp or wall light, just off camera. We used a bit of black wrap here to keep the light from spilling into other areas of the scene. We also set up a mirror in front of this 800D, which reflected the light back onto our subject's hair and arm for a touch of motivated backlight from our off-camera light. Finally, we added in another white reflector just below and to the side of our subject to fill in the shadows a little bit on his face. Using the reflector and mirror, we managed to turn this into a 4-light setup, whilst only using 2 of the 800D units. For this shot, we utilised the RGB mode on our 800Ds and shot with some deep reds. One unit was shot through the diffusion layer from a 5-in-1 reflector as a reverse key light to create a nice shape on the face and really amplify the moodiness of the shot. Our second 800D was simply shot through the door, creating a subtle graduation of light onto the background. The wallpaper in the room was already red, which was also reflected into our shadows. The 800D also supports usage of 2 Sony NP-F batteries, which gives you the opportunity to run the light out in the field. Having easy, wireless access to compact LED panels like this outdoors, with no other power necessary, can be really beneficial in situations where you need a quick, simple setup. Here, we boomed the battery-powered 800D above our subject, providing a top light for the shelter and creating a shadowy, gritty look to our image. We used the bicolor mode on the unit and shot at 3200 Kelvin to better match the streetlights in the background. You're also able to control the 800D through Wi-Fi using your phone and the GVM app. This is great if your light is out of reach, but you need to change any settings on the unit. There's also no reason why you can't use LED panels like the 800D for things like photography. This blue-toned self-portrait was shot using the RGB mode on both lights. One bounced into some muslin material for lighting the face and parts of the background, and the other was shot with the diffusion panel for hair and backlight. Overall, smaller, more compact LED units like the GVM 800D can be very useful tools to have within your lighting gear, especially since you have the RGB and bicolor options. Or, if you're just starting out with lighting, a great cost-effective way to begin experimenting with light, color temperatures, and color hues.